Tom Piotrowski live for a look at the markets today. I've navigated a few speed bumps, I think, this week. Tom, we've got a bit of clear road today?
Oh, well, I suppose you could say that, Pete. We navigated one of the biggest hurdles just hours ago with the US Federal Reserve concluding a two-day policy meeting at which they left official interest rates on hold, which was widely expected. But there's a lot going on in this meeting because every 3 months they effectively revise their expectations in relation to what's going to happen with interest rates in the near to medium term. So I suppose the bottom line here is that it's what you'll hear a lot about today, a hawkish pause. So they left rates on hold. There's an expectation that they'll raise rates once more between now and the end of the year. The picture becomes less certain as far as next year is concerned because there is an expectation that rates might fall, but that expectation is beginning to falter a little bit, if you like. So that's the bottom line. The push higher for interest rates made the big difference last night. We had short-term interest rates nudge a bit higher. They're basically at their highest levels since 2007, Pete, and that is creating headwinds for stocks from time to time. So last night we saw that more acutely where the Nasdaq was concerned. It fell away by 1.5% at the end of the session, and you had names like Alphabet, Meta and Netflix down between 2 and 3%. The S&P 500 was down by around 0.9%. It was a big contrast to what we saw where European markets were concerned because we saw a bigger than expected fall for UK consumer inflation and there was a larger than expected fall for German producer inflation. Both of those outcomes contributed to a pretty solid groundswell of optimism for European stocks. The UK market up by almost 1%, the French market up 0.7%, German market up 0.75%. Importantly, Pete, that came on the eve of a Bank of England decision on rates tonight. So they've been struggling with inflation in the UK. This has now narrowed the possibility for a rate hike in the UK. There was an overwhelming sense that they would have one according to the markets before last night's CPI figures, but that has changed quite dramatically. So it'll make for a very interesting evening or late evening our time.
Gotcha.
As far as the UK session is concerned.
I'm with you. Tom Piotrowski, thank you.